Hey, let's put these on. Hey everyone, what's up? Welcome back to the workshop. So hey guys, I hope everyone's doing well. Sorry for the delayed uploads and stuff. The computer broke. But yeah, I'm gonna talk about some stuff today, some soup progress here, and just some quick announcements. So I hope everyone's doing well. Thank you guys for always watching the videos and being loving and supportive. But yeah, let's get into the stuff. So today's video is an Ironman video. I have not made a lot of progress, but there is something I kind of want to show you guys that I've been kind of thinking about and working on. I just haven't had the proper time to finish it, but there's definitely a prototype coming out of this. So yeah, here I'm gonna show you. So here I have, where do I start? Yeah, I'll start by the parts. So I have this little thing. I remember back in one of my older videos when I went to shop, I got some parts, where I bought some tools and some stuff like the soldering tools and some other stuff, right? So I bought this little DC motor in that video as well, and I bought this right here. Now this, if you can tell, you put batteries in here, AAA. These are called AAA, right? AAA. I forget the is it AAA or AA? Regardless, you put the batteries in here, right? You plug them in, and this gives these little cables or wires power, and you can hook up to like the motor or any other parts, and it will power them, right? And I basically created this with the DC motor. If you don't know, DC motor is just a motor. It just rotates, right? Spins. And I've been kind of messing around with the thought. Well, if you remember in the latest video, oh shoot, drop something. The latest video, I showed this piece off I have right here. This goes in like this. And essentially this piece spins, right? If I have a stud, or this could work. It doesn't have to necessarily be a stud as long as it fits in that space. If I spin this here, it's gonna shoot it, right? And essentially with that, I can shoot pieces, and I was gonna turn this into a small machine gun. It shoots six rounds, sorry, and let's turn that into like a little machine gun of sorts. The other day, I remembered I had this little motor around in these things, and I started kind of thinking of the idea of I wanted to do it automatically, where it would just boom, 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 spin, right? And I just remembered I had this little motor lying around. I started like messing around, and I sort of built this little structure. Here, I'm gonna show it off because of the angle. Little structure right here, and sort of this is a prototype to the machine gun. I kind of stopped working on the other stuff because this prototype came up, and it seems to be actually it's definitely getting there. It needs more testing and stuff, but it's getting there. So this little structure kind of houses the machine gun of sorts. It's gonna house it once it's complete. By the way, it's just a Lego one. I'm just using this, nothing crazy. But let me show you kind of how it works. So basically this little slot right here, it's for this. This kind of just fits in there and perfectly. Thank God, Legos and these somehow are just like compatible, and it just like fits like almost perfectly. I'm still making the proper housing unit. Like it's there, but it's not like finished for the motor, because it's there. Like it fits in pretty well. The issue is that the motor, sometimes when I connect it, oh shoot, like I said, it's not 100% done. It's just a prototype. But when I hook it up, sometimes the motor gets a lot of like torque, or it just turns really fast, and the motor itself kind of like flips over, or like it kind of like jerks around, like when you start it kind of suddenly. And yeah, and basically what I want to do is I want to see if I can hook up like one of these little pieces or something. I'm kind of struggling on that due to the size of the motor. If you can see that right here. So this little thing spins right here, right? And I'm trying to see if I can hook up like a little Lego piece or something, but nothing really fits. So I'm still figuring out how I'm gonna do that. Hopefully I don't have to destroy like a Lego piece or something. I hope not. Or I can see if I can use a little piece of metal or something to sort of make it fit, if that makes sense. But I'm still kind of, that's the main issue I've been having. So I haven't been able to make this turn or anything yet. But in theory, it will work once I figure out how to get like an adapter of sorts. So if you see this, if I put this in, it's like it's loose. I needed to basically put something in here or something, yeah, something in there, so it's not loose and it's tighter. So when I just put this in here, this will spin basically. If that makes sense. And this does work. It spins perfectly fine. It just won't turn this because it just doesn't fit. But I'm gonna showcase that here so you guys can see it. So the way this works is you put two AAA batteries. AAA, right? Yeah, AAA. I was right. So I'm gonna put one in, only one in because it doesn't have enough current to actually turn it yet. I'm gonna show you how this works for those who don't know. Basically, also another big thing. Actually, no, I'll show you first. So I have these little wires, right, and this little metal prongs right here and right here, if you guys can see that. And I just kind of make sure they touch. It doesn't have to be necessarily like hooked up or soldered or anything. As long as they touch the metal prongs, that means that's working. So it's not working because I need the other battery. Where is it? Oh, here. And if I hook up the other metal or the other battery, it will start spinning. It's kind of hard to see because of that, but maybe I'll put, oh, disconnected. Put my earbuds close so you guys can kind of hear it. But yeah, it's turning. And let's move this here. As long as the cables turn, the cables are touching the metal, it will turn. Big thing about motors as well, the way you hook them around. So if I remember correctly, the way, I'm not sure if these motors do it, I'm pretty sure they do though. The way you hook them around will dictate the way they spin. So if I hook them around one way, it's gonna spin in one direction. If I hook them the other way around, it's gonna spin in the other direction. Now here you really can't tell the difference because of it's just the way the metal is. You can't tell the difference, but it is moving. You can like feel it move and turn. But yeah, that's really about it. It's just a prototype. I'm not done yet. I'm trying to find more pieces and parts to kind of solve that main issue of it turning. And once that's filled out, I can put some studs in and start testing it. Another nice thing I would like to have is a switch, so I can kind of just like switch it on, switch it off, sort of. But the best way is just to break the circuit. It's what a button or a little switch would do. Is I could just break the circuit manually, take out a battery, disconnect one of the wires or something. That's essentially what switches do. They just cut the circuit, so they open the circuit, sorry, and it doesn't work anymore, and no current passes through anymore. Yeah, but that's just really what I've been working on, guys. Some announcements. I'm looking on getting an electronics kit, so I can start like maybe progressing more with this stuff, and maybe start building smaller projects and whatnot. I'm also looking at maybe getting another 3D printer, maybe selling these and getting a better one. I'm still looking at that, so it's not 100% certain. But yeah, that's definitely what I've been working on. Also, guys, good news, my computer works again. I do not have still no idea what happened to it. Kind of just acted weird, and then the next day or a couple days after that, started working again. Have no idea what happened, but it's working. So I'll be posting more videos. And also, I'm looking at getting a better microphone, so my audio sounds better in the videos because it's really bad. But yeah, we'll see kind of how these things go because money, and I have to save and earn. And, yeah, it's not gonna be easy to buy all the things I want and whatnot. So there might be some way, but I have looked at the microphone and I think it's relatively inexpensive. So that might be an option in the future. We'll see when time comes up, and I'll definitely showcase those things off. But for now, it's just today's video. Thank you guys so much for the love and support. Thank you guys for watching my videos. I'll start posting consistently again. I'll probably post a gaming video or something next week, or an Iron Man, depending how busy I am. Man, thank you guys so much for watching. Remember that God loves you, and that that He wants you to spread His word, that He really loves you, and no matter what. And yeah, seek Him with all your heart. Thank you guys for another video. The love and support for like the 4th or 5th time.